What was it like for you to kind of be religious and be queer? And now, do you still practice religion or is that something of your past?
It's super strange. I grew up in a very, like, I would say small town kind of vibe religious community. And overall, it was, a wonderful upbringing, but the religious pressure and the pressure to conform and really the institutionality of it all, like, really, I felt hindered me. And I felt so small in the shadow of the Catholic Church, which is what I was raised in. Just the things that we were taught, everything felt so limited and so small and so binding. And I'm someone who, I played that part as a kid, but as I grew older, I was like, fuck the rules. Like, I do not like to conform. I don't like authority. And so for that reason, I started that confirmation journey. If you don't know, it's like, in my case, it was like a 2 years of like basically like bi-weekly lessons of like, here's how to be a good Catholic according to us, and here's why you want to be like this way forever. And it's a really intense experience for someone who's like 15, 16 years old, who's also stepping into their queerness. So I just didn't feel like being queer was an option before I could even think about that. They're like, queerness is bad, gay people are bad, gay marriage is bad. For me, that just really prevented me from coming out, because I thought, well, my family won't love me because their church won't love them if I'm queer. So that was a big hurdle of, as far as like the opposite of what community should be. It was really like, don't be who you are, conform, conform, conform. And for that reason, I really haven't revisited religion since. I remember going to college, I wrote down a list of like queer affirming churches and I thought I would go. And then I really just didn't feel like I needed that. But my parents have continued to go to affirming churches and they've loved the experience. They're still finding a place that feels like home. But I think religion is tricky for that reason, is that it's run by humans and humans are imperfect and we all have our own agendas.